Hi guys. All right. Welcome to our fuzzy beanbag.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
right?
what is this venue?
This is where we watch TV, and we are
Thatcher
always
got us turned on to this a few years ago.
yeah. And I mean, this is a huge beanbag, but I
We
just
were
love it.
very skeptical.
I know, but now like everyone fights over this one, right? And
It's a
just
favorite.
awesome. Don't mind the white walls in the back. We just painted, and we're trying to find art. So we're kind of living in a white. It's kind of nice, right, Matt? Because
Yeah.
it's been so cluttered for
I
all
don't
these
mind
years.
it.
I'm like,
Minimalist for
let's
a
just
while.
be really zen for a while. So we'll just let the art speak to us when we find it, right?
Yeah, and Bear's.
Okay, and Bear
assisting.
is in a very strange position. It looks very uncomfortable.
He stays there for a while.
Wow. Why does he do that? Like, doesn't
I think he gets too hot when he's on there with
I
you.
know,
So
but
now
I
you
feel
unstabilized him. He's stabilizing there.
All right, okay.
He's good.
Bad. I feel bad for him. Okay, just looks like he's hanging on for dear life.
No, he's comfy.
All right,
balanced.
guys. Let's discuss the new goodies this week, which I am personally really obsessed with. We have this hair in this beautiful dotted pattern, which I love. And it's like kind of like the same colors as Beechwood, I would say. It's just such an elegant color. Yeah, it's sort of like a khaki gray, which I love. And this is just, again, great for all year round. It's super fresh, super different. And I love it in the Baby Charlie. I think this is just the appropriate bag for it. And it's just so good. And then we have the Beechwood suede. Amazing also in the bigger Charlie. The Charlie's having a heyday this week. And then we have this guy in the little buddy, which is absolutely the most perfect thing you can have because, again, we popped it with this beautiful green celery color, which I find so elegant and so fun. And it's just a little surprise. So pretty, right?
Yep.
And I just love, like, I put my little lipstick, my key card in here, put your keys in here, your phone will fit. It's the perfect size thing. And again, my mom puts a lot of stuff in there, merch. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, she's the master.
Yeah. And I think she put her passport in here, which is amazing. So this is a great thing to travel with. And I'm traveling with this. We're traveling again next week. So
bag on bag.
Yeah. So I'm traveling bag on bag. And again, I've got this beautiful wine colored strap that you could hook on to both of these, and you have an instant crossbody or a little over the shoulder. And then, or else I put it on the Charlie and then attach to this guy. And I kind of love how this is looking right now. I love this concept of what bag do you have on your bag? And I've got the little buddy on my bag, and it's so good. So check these out. This guy is coming back in stock, so it will come back very, very soon. Like, I'm hoping tomorrow. It ran out of stock. But
very soon.
Very, very soon. A daily dose of internet. I don't know if anyone watches it, but we do, and we think it's really funny. And he says that, see you very, very soon. Okay, so anyways, okay. This is what's going on. And check these out. We'll do a PTTV tomorrow on these, and also got to do more on the daily bag because I'm so obsessed with the daily bag still. So this is what's going on over here. What else is going on, Merge?
You said you found a new spy show for us.
Oh, yeah. It's called Butterfly.
On Prime, you said?
Yeah. And I know it's a good show when I watch it. Like, I only watched it for like 3 minutes. I was like, oh, I have to stop watching it. I'm going to watch it with Matt.
Okay, cool.
Because we've been looking for a new show to watch.
We've been off in our own directions for a while.
Yeah, watching some really bad shows.
I've been watching quality sci-fi, and you've been watching...
Matt, your quality sci-fi is so bad. And he's critiquing my shows. Oh, my God. I can't even tell you what goes on his show.
Well,
and like, how do you even take it seriously?
You were watching Hunting Wise and The Summer I Became Pretty or something?
Right. At least it's like in reality in a weird way. You've got a doctor who looks like a lizard.
Hunting Wise?
And he's like he's trying to save a dog through what was he doing with a lizard? Like transplant, like I don't even know what's going on, and I'm like, okay, Matt, seriously, you have no legs to stand on. He's always making fun of my shows, and then one day I was like doing something, and his show was on, and I was like, all right, I'll try to watch it because you're always trying to watch my shows, and I'm like, okay, I can't. What are you critiquing my shows when you're watching a doctor that looks like a lizard? It's ridiculous. And then the guy looks like actually MacGyver, but you told me he's not MacGyver.
He's Quantum Leap guy.
Okay. Anyways, and they're in outer space.
So you're not a fan of campy sci-fi?
No, not like that. Where it's like ridiculous. Like he's doing ridiculous. Like you have to admit it's absurd. Okay. Net, we have a new show which we're excited about. Anybody else has seen this? Tell us. We're so desperate for a good show to watch, right? So that's what's going on.
Although I am looking forward to watching that Maori show.
Yes, the chief one. Yeah.
But we're just letting them run so we don't have to wait weeks to watch them.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to LA next week. We got a photo shoot coming up. We're going to see Joyce. It's going to be Joyce. We're going to have so much fun. So follow along. We'll take you along, of course, and then I'm sure we're going to find some really good food, which we're excited about.
A gym review.
I will do a gym review. I like those gym reviews. They're fun. So
that's what's going. A pretty good collection. You got to go to the YouTube Irene's gym review playlist.
Yeah, because if you guys are into traveling like us, gym reviews are good because you kind of get a sense for what the hotel's like through the gym a little bit, right?
That's a little, true.
Maybe, yeah. So, anyways, or how much.
It's a good indicator.
Yeah, and how clean it is. So, and we stay at a full gamut of hotels, so it'll be interesting. Okay, so what else is going on?
I don't know. It's been a while since you've been to a Motel 6.
True.
So
I don't.
You're on the definitely on the higher spectrum of hotels.
Sometimes.
Seriously, when's the last time you stayed in a motel-like hotel? It was like probably Ty's wedding, right?
Yeah, they don't have gyms there, Marriage.
Or Amy's wedding.
That was a long time ago. That was like
20 years ago.
That was before we got married, honestly. And Matt's like, "I'll get the hotel." Okay, Matt, you have to admit, I'm like, "Where are we going?" We pull up to the hotel, and I'm like,
"This was in Georgia, right? What was that island called? I forgot.
Sea Island or wherever it was. Sea Island, is it?
So we stayed the first night in that motel, and then
that motel was so scary. I swear to God. I'm like, do not touch anything in here. That was scary, Matt. First, you're driving up to the place, and you're like, okay, I can. The door's right here. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be weird. Then we get in, and I'm like, Matt, there are holes in these sheets. Do you remember? And I'm like, do not touch this bed. I'm like, literally, I was like, I think I'll sleep in the car because I don't know. Like, that had bed bugs. Something was wrong. You have to admit, Matt. I'm like, we're leaving. I can't do this. And I'm like, who is this man that I'm involved with who chooses a hotel that looks like this? See, look, Matt's quiet, silent.
Saving money, dude.
I know you're saving the money, but that's like unsanitary.
There's
levels. I'm cool with like
not a great place.
I'm totally cool with any hotel as long as it's clean. We discussed
that is not a bad criteria.
Yeah. Like I'm fine. Any level hotel, as long as it's clean, I'm good to roll.
I'll challenge that, but you're right. A clean makes a big difference.
That was not clean. It was really gross.
It
was not okay. Like not okay. Like better to sleep outside. Like I would rather camp outside, honestly. And like that's
when's the last time you camped outside?
I would have camped that time outside, honestly. I would have been cool, I'll go outside.
But when's the last time you camped outside?
Not in a long time.
If ever. Yeah, okay. Just checking.
I'm just saying if I had to, I would rather camp out.
Right?
Yeah, for sure. Than choose to be in that room, for sure. Right. And I'm not even being weird or like being high maintenance. That was just unsanitary. Just like, I don't even know when the last time I was clean. It was so gross. I can't believe you just brought that up. Okay. Anyways. Side note from that, I'm doing a new routine workout-wise. I've been kind of trying to figure things out. So first things first, before I don't want to go into it because I have to figure it out first. So sometimes you got to change things up, right? Sometimes when you're doing the same workout routine for too long, I don't think your body is just like not reacting to it anymore. And then you're doing a lot of work for no payoff.
Periodically, you go through like a big shift. This seems like it's one of your big shifts.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get more into eating protein, which everybody's talking about right now. I know, but it's true.
Well, but you have a very specific goal that you said you have.
I have a very specific goal, which is to increase muscle and decrease fat.
And maintain VO2 max.
And that's a hard thing to do because it's easy to
compete against each other, right?
Yeah, so you gotta be a balanced with it. So I'm trying to tweak my cardio and do more strength. So it's a little tweaking right now. But one thing that I can definitely recommend is the idea of eating protein before and eating protein 1 to 2 hours after. I think that's critical. And then the other thing you can do is, in order to keep your fat down, is to decrease chances of glucose spikes. And so one thing that's a good advice, and you should do it anyways, is after you eat anything or any meal, right, Matt, would you say? Just take 5 to 10 minutes and move around a bit. Like if you can't go outside to take a walk, do some squats, maybe do some push-ups, do something to decrease the, the spikes in glucose after you eat. best if you have a doggy, and then you could just take him out for a walk, which I think is important before or after. Who's like clinging on for dear life on this little pillow.
He's not. He's just balanced.
He looks comfortable, but not really.
He's balanced.
Look.
Yeah.
So that's one thing. Those are two things I could recommend right now. As I get more into what I'm doing, I could kind of share with you what I'm doing and tweaking. And it's kind of a nice thing because I don't have to do so much cardio, which is cool. And the other thing that I'm looking at is a rowing machine. So rowing machine is an actual, well, Matt was a rower in college, so he's always a rower. But now I'm kind of into it. And there's many reasons why. If you're going to be engaging in an exercise that's cardio heavy, why not engage in one that uses all parts of your body? Kill two birds with one stone.
Well, it's like your goals. You're looking to maintain VO2 max and gain muscle.
Right. So that kind of allows for me to do both.
Versus awesome. Running, it's good just for VO2 but not your muscle.
Right. Because then you're like burning your muscle. But that, you know, so it's like, it's a catch-22. So I'm going to screw around with this rowing machine.
I think it's good.
Right. So.
And I'm looking forward to it too.
I know. So we'll report back with that. But yeah, I'm just tweaking things and I'll share that. But try those two things. Very simple. Protein intake before you work out, protein intake after you work out, and try to decrease your glucose spikes by just moving around after you eat, right? Yeah. Simple. So try to do that, and that could really, consistently, I think that could really pay off. So that's what's going on. We're going to do just a small chat, but then it just start talking, and then that's what happens, right? All right. PTTV tomorrow. We'll examine these guys. We'll pair. I know there was a question about pairing with a Platinum Jane. I'll do that tomorrow. So that's what we'll do. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Onward.